that has to do with hello, welcome to our channel on YouTube. And I want to say, in this channel, all we do is teach you and let you know how you can immigrate, travel to any country, whatever that you want to travel to, especially to countries where you can see greener pastures. So this channel is meant for Nigerians, it's meant for Africans and people who are in search of better life. So I want to tell you that there will be opportunities, job opportunities that will always relate to you, immigration opportunities, ways through which you can travel or achieve your goals without doing what? Without going through a lot of stress. So in today's video, we'll be talking about why you must leave Nigeria. So yes, a lot of people will think, why should I leave Nigeria? Come to think of it, virtually every youth in Nigeria, their number one goal is this, is what? Is to leave Nigeria. And why? Why must you leave? Why why is everybody leaving? That is one question which we must ask. So the first thing is that I'll be talking about is, number one, is insecurity. I think we understand the state of insecurity in our country, Nigeria, and in Africa as a whole. We can see that there are a lot of insecurity happening in Nigeria. We have banditry, we have terrorism in the northeast, we have banditry in the north, we have kidnapping for ransom even in the south, and everywhere. Everywhere in Nigeria are basically not secure. So that is one of the reasons why people want to do what? People want to travel, they want to see greener pastures and life. And that is one of the reasons too why you should consider what? Leaving Nigeria or Africa as a whole. Come to think of it, a few years ago, there are some certain issues that people face nowadays that they don't face then. People want to travel, maybe they want to travel from maybe Abuja to maybe the southwestern part of Nigeria or to eastern part of Nigeria. There is always a saying that people will always think, oh, I have to do what? I have to leave Abuja latest maybe like 12 o'clock, because within the next 3-4 hours, before 4 p.m. or before 5 p.m., I have to do what? I have to pass through the Kogi boundary. Yes. Why? Because there are what? Lots of insecurity in those regions. Let's take for example, even you will see someone that want to travel between, just within southwest, let's say between Ekiti and Oyo State, which is just 3 hours drive, and you see people saying, oh, because there was a kidnapping yesterday, there was a kidnapping last week, I don't want to travel. I only want to travel between the hours of maybe 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Anything outside that, people don't want to travel. Why? Because of insecurity. And we cannot always continue like that. Yes, come to think of countries, there are countries like Australia that you can immigrate to, Canada, there are countries like USA, United Kingdom, and some other countries, Germany and the likes, that you can immigrate to. The question is, how do you immigrate? Please subscribe, turn on your notification buttons, because we'll be introducing you to various means in the nearest future or in our coming videos. So another thing is lack of investment into imaging. Come to think of it, Nigeria is not as bad as people think. Nigeria is bad. If you watch the TV nowadays, you will see, even in US, you see this person being killed, or maybe someone opened fire on people in the mall, killed 12, killed 10, killed this, killed that. So insecurity is actually not just in Nigeria, but also everywhere. It might be more in Nigeria. I'm not saying it is not more in Nigeria. I'm not saying that the government of those countries like US are just sitting down, like the government of Nigeria and Africa as a whole, like they are doing, are not trying to tackle this insecurity or a lot of other atrocities that happen. But in the problem we have in our country is that, number one, they don't tackle it, and they don't invest much into the image of the country at large. People think lot of bad things about Africa. They believe when you transact business with people from Africa, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from a whole lot of countries, that's what you are potentially talking to scammers. Come to think of it, haven't you maybe like there are platforms like Fiverr, there are various platforms that people want to patronize you. Maybe they want to give you a digital contract, something you can build, you want to build a website for them. But once they ask, where are you from? And you possibly tell them you are from where? Nigeria. You are from Ghana. You see, the person will never respond again. This one of the problem we have with this is because the government has failed to do what? To invest into what? Creating a good image of the countries in Africa. That is one of the reasons why companies like PayPal are not in Nigeria. Companies like PayPal, ClickBank, and a whole lot of others, they don't want to do what? Do business with people from Nigeria and Africa as a whole. So that is it. So the fact that the government is not investing into it, it affects us in a lot of ways. Another issue is what? Is bad governance. I don't think I have to dwell much on bad governance. Many of us will know what is happening in Nigeria, in African countries at large. We know the way our governments, the way they behave. You know, for just speaking up, for saying something, you can do what? You might be arrested, incarcerated, and like. Yes, it happened everywhere in Nigeria, in Ghana, in a lot of other African countries. You can see what is happening, what is happening, and what happened in Ethiopia recently. Those are part of the things that we have to consider. And another thing I want you to know is this: you know, in countries like Nigeria, you can see someone like a governor telling you that maybe the amount used to construct a particular section of the road or to construct a building is so billion naira, which you know it's definitely not possible from every standpoint of view. You can see that just the website, even a static website, will cost around maybe like 20 million, 200 million naira on paper. You see that these things are definitely not possible. And the fourth thing I said, Nigeria lacks direction. Yes, come to think of it, look at the infrastructural plan. Look at the deplorable state of roads. Look at the deplorable state of electricity. Look at everything. Look at everything. The road network, the transport system is what is down. And what if we are like that? Countries are building ahead. Countries are building ahead, but come to think of it, even the infrastructure that we have now won't have served us 20 years ago. So how do we want to close that gap? Even in a period where what? Where oil is going into extinction, which is one of the main source or the only source of income of generating revenue in Nigeria. So that is one other issue. The country lacks direction. If you look at the way they do things, you feel like, no, this is not it. You can go to other countries, go to countries they build ahead. What you don't need, what you cannot exhaust for now, people do what? They build. Look at American is putting trillions of dollars into infrastructural development. Come to think of it, what do they need? What infrastructure do they need? But what they have to do, what? Think ahead. That is the goal. That is what government and nations need to do. We have number 5, poor currency value. Come to think of it, the currency value in our country, it's very poor. I think the naira exchange for maybe around naira to dollar maybe around 400 and it's something, and I'm telling you it will continue to go back. No, it's not a cause. Please don't get me wrong, it's not a cause. One of the reasons why it's going to continue to go bad is because number 1, the price of oil, crude oil, is crashing. Number 2, crude oil is our main source of generating revenue. Number three, Nigeria is an import-based country. We don't export. What do we export? So we import toothpicks, we import disposable plates, we import this. We, in fact, the palm oil that originated maybe from Africa, we even do what we import now from Malaysia. So there is pressure on our currency because we are always in search for what? For foreign exchange, for dollars. So it crashes the value of our currency. That is one reason why Nigeria is not a good place for you to stay. Come to think of it, you traveled, you left maybe for UK, there are opportunities there. I'll be talking to you about those in upcoming videos. Let's say you traveled and you do what? You earned £2,000. That £2,000 in Nigeria is equivalent to around 1.4 million. Come to think of it, there is no value. Come to think of it, the currency value is just too poor. So what I'm saying is this: you have to consider what? You have to consider living because of the currency value of Nigeria. Another thing I want you to see, no, is this: there is poor educational system. You know that, I know that. How many months in a year do ASU go on strike? There is a threat of another strike coming. Those are part of the things you have to consider. Good education, even bad, poor education, but you can access good and quality education in other countries. That is why this is almost the number one way through which people do what? People travel out and they relocate to another country. Yes, education is key in every facet and every aspect of life. So I want to tell you that if you travel, you get, number one, better education, you get better learning, better tutors, and better and conducive environment. That is one of the reasons why you have to travel. We have unemployment. The statistics for people that are unemployed in this country is just so much. That is one of the reasons why people travel, people leave this country. You have to leave. Jobs are readily available. Jobs are readily available in a lot of foreign countries. Countries that you can migrate to, like UK, like Canada, like Australia, like New Zealand, many countries. And I'll be talking to you about opportunities. And when I even talk about what poor education, the fact remains that you can also even get scholarships to various locations. So you just have the opportunities. Yes, so scholarship is also there as one of the things. In Nigeria, we have lack of opportunities. There are no opportunities. There are no opportunities. Government have not made things easy. I'm telling you, this, you might feel like, oh, I want to stay in Nigeria, but for this reason, I'm telling you, this is one of the reasons why you have to do what? You have to leave this country, Nigeria, and do what? And seek greener pastures in other countries. I want to tell you that there are a lot of ways through which you can do what? You can access and leave Nigeria for other countries. Some involves a whole lot of money, some involves average money, some does not even involve you spending much at all. I want to tell you that I want you to subscribe. I want you to do what? To click the notification button so that you can do what? Get access as I will be releasing there on weekly basis videos that you can ride on to leave Nigeria. There will be opportunities, there will be scholarships and the like. So I want to say, I hope you will just do what? You subscribe, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to always get access to my free videos and opportunities to immigrate for greener pastures. Thank you, and we'll see in the next video. Kindly subscribe.